Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles here. With this Page of Pentacles energy, I see here that what was not believable at first, or what was not seen to be true at first, is now, it's like it's seen for what it is. It's being validated or acknowledged for what it is, exactly what it is. And this has to do with you. Whether you were a laughing stock at first, or you were deemed as crazy or delusional, or your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, and your passions and desires were not validated or supported or seen, heard for what they were. I see that that is coming to an end. It's like you went from being seen within the Page of Pentacles energy to something else here. You are no longer being seen in that way, or something's no longer being looked at in that way. You're being heard differently. You're being validated differently. You're being acknowledged differently. Now this is from people of the past and those in the present that were in that energy of not seeing something for what it is, seeing you for who you were. It's like these people now, they would do anything to enable you to forgive them. Like, people want forgiveness, okay, for looking down on you the way they did. They want forgiveness for lying, okay, putting you down. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, like, you might have went through a lot. Like, I see that you went through a lot, and it was based on the fact that you had to believe in yourself when no one else did. You had to be your own support system. You had to have your own faith, okay, your own trust, and it was based on your own individuality and identity. People turned their backs on you. You literally had to do this on your own, or you had to be your own person, independent, or you were outcasted like a pariah, somebody that wasn't appreciated, all right? You were taken for granted. Like, you've been through it, beloved. And these people that put you through that, now they want your forgiveness. They see that you were never who they thought you were, and now they want your forgiveness. They literally would do anything for you to forgive them. It's like they feel if you forgive them, their karma will be wiped clean, or they'll feel better about themselves, or things will happen for them differently. It's like these people want your forgiveness because they feel like, because now that the truth is out, like, they just have to be forgiven. They just have to be forgiven. That's how they feel. Like, I've been craving coffee and now I'm craving McDonald's, and like, just, it needs to stop. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, you guys. So in the end, I see that things did work out in your favor. Things are working out in your favor, and they see that too. All right. You were really, really put down here for who you were. You literally could have tried to include these people or tell them, or just like, you wanted support at some point, and you were seeking some form of validation in a healthy way. You just wanted, to have that soul tribe energy, but you were literally just turned down time and time again. And with this devil energy here, it might have broken you at some point, or it was so deep, it cut deep. But now I see that you came out of that energy, and these people now, because it's real life, guys. Imagine you put someone down for so long for who they choose to be and who they are and all those things, and then they end up rising to the occasion, or just things end up being successful for them in some way, shape, or form. And now you have to sit with the fact that you literally were laughing at them, calling them crazy, putting them down, gossiping, lying, slandering, doing all sorts of things towards them, acting however way, and like, knowing that you were against them, and now you want to be a part of their life. Like, that can make anyone like just want someone's forgiveness. Like, I'm so sorry. But it doesn't mean that these people deserve access to you. Like, once you've cut someone off, give them that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what God did. God hid you in plain sight for a reason, to test these people, that will they be genuine even if they don't know what you are now, or who you are now, or who you are then to them, right? Will they appreciate you? Will they love you regardless? Will they just take you as you are? But they didn't. So why now? Now that you are who you are where you are, they have a change of heart? No, it's just karma playing out in your life. It's justice that is aligning for you. 222 energy, all right? 222. You're being called to have strong boundaries against these people here, not based on the trauma or the pain or the hurt feelings or anything like that. Just for the mere fact that you are no longer even who you used to be. You can't show up in the same way. So what you used to feel and think, and what you used to tolerate, like, all of that is dead and should remain like that, because you've evolved, you've elevated, you've ascended. And they should just respect that process, and they should live with everything else that they've done and learn from their mistakes for a better version of themselves to appear. And stop putting other people down and thinking they know other people's future just because of what it seems to be right now. Because things are looking up for you with the Queen of Wands. Like, you have a beautiful, beautiful future ahead of you, or you're standing in a very beautiful energy, a beautiful light. The outcome of your life is really admirable here. It's just, everything is just working out beautifully. It's so beautiful. And now they want to be a part of it. They feel embarrassed, ashamed for everything that they've put you through. Nine of Wands, like, it's like they can't even look you in the eye. These people would never be able to even like speak to you without like just shying away. Like, they just can't do it. We have double Capricorn energy. We have Virgo energy, double Virgo energy. We have Taurus energy. We have Scorpio energy. We actually have double Taurus energy, right? We have Aries. We have Aries energy, Sagittarius energy. We have Leo energy. And we lastly have Aquarius energy, Gemini energy, and Libra energy here. So yes, beloved, now these people are embarrassed. They're ashamed. They don't know what to say, how to act towards you. It's all part of karma. Like, they have to learn that, don't just treat people how you, it's like, these people assumed that they knew you. Like, they assumed that they knew what your future was looking like. But God did a number and showed them like, no, they don't know anything. Showed them like, no, you are not who they thought you were. And it's just for them to learn to never just underestimate somebody and look down on somebody and this and that and that and this. Like, no, be a good person to people in general. That's the moral of the story. Just be a good person, because you'll never know who's really who until they are who they are. And when you are on the other end of the spectrum, now you have no access to that person, which is you. They have no access to you. Now they feel bad. Now they want to make things right. No, like, just deal with the karma and leave. They must leave you alone. That's it, period. Okay? That's just that. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't owe anybody a reconciliation. None of that old truce, amends. No, a conversation. Like, you don't owe anybody anything, beloved. You have so many people in this energy that want your forgiveness, and none of them deserve your time, your energy, your access. Forgive them, love them from a distance, and just move on. And be the lesson. Be the lesson. That's who you've always been. God brought you in these people's lives and took you away from them for a reason. So stay the hell away from these people here. They had their opportunity, they blew it. They had their chance, they blew it. It's like somebody all of a sudden, like, they did you so wrong and they were so evil and wicked, or just really malicious, calculated, and just really dark towards you, and now all of a sudden they want to say, oh, I'm so sorry, I love you so much, please don't think that was who I was. Like, nah, like, whose responsibility is it to work on, like, you have to work on yourself. It's no one's responsibility to drag you out of your own shadow and to put in that work within yourself. You have to want to. So these people, the only reason they're in this energy is because they seen that you are winning, you have won, you have defeated the enemy, you are standing in a different energy than they ever thought. Like, it's not what they thought. And that's just the truth. And they have to just live with it, because you don't owe them that. Like, you don't owe these people like a conversation about anything or closure. Like, they know what's up. That's what I'm seeing here. These people, they know what's up, beloved. They know. God purposely did this. God wanted you to teach these people about life. That's why I should never underestimate anyone in life, no matter where they at, what they have on, what their bank account is looking like. Why should it be about that? Because the next time you see that person, they could be in a better position than you, and now you have to swallow all that crap that you try to send their way in terms of your words or your actions. Like, now they worried that they won't be included. We have the 9 of Swords here. We have double Gemini energy, triple Gemini actually with this 3 of Swords. Now they worried, they're heartbroken, like they don't have access to you. They don't know if they'll ever have access to you. They feel left out in the cold. They feel neglected. Like, it's like crazy how tables turn, actually. It's so crazy how the tables turn. It's like somebody can be winning, and they be winning, and then they take one loss and they never get back up. Or it seems, I feel like with these people in general, like, it seemed that like they were above you. It seemed like they had more than you, they knew better than you, they were better than you, all those things. But that was just an illusion, because no one has the blueprint of the future. We can plant the seeds in life for our future, but it does not mean that we know exactly how it's going to play out. We just make decisions and choices in hopes of a good future, a good outcome, a better future, a better outcome. But these people, it just shows that they didn't think you were capable. They never saw this coming. And now that it's here, now that You are who you are. You are where you are. It's a shock. It's like, no, we didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. No. They should have just treated you good. They should have just been a good person towards you. Why do they need something to now want to treat you well? Oh, she got this going on. He got that going on. Now I have to be a good person towards them. Why should it be like that? It just shows how lost these people are. Truly, like, they don't know how to play this game of life. They don't know that, like, karma comes back around. They don't know that, you get what you give. They just be living and doing whatever based on what they seeing in the present time. But obviously, things in life change and people start to have a different perspective where they now once were stuck in their ways, and now they seem like, damn, like, maybe I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. And that's just the lesson of it. But it doesn't mean that now that they've seen their mistakes, you must allow them in your energy. They must learn and move on with their life and do better for themselves. They shouldn't burden you with their apologies or wanting closure, wanting to talk, wanting to see you again, wanting you to hear them out. No, it's not your responsibility to comfort these people for what they put you through. Just because now when they have a conversation with you, it's going to make them feel better. When they see you again and try and do this and that with you, it's going to make them feel better. You must do it. No, what the hell is that? People just got to leave you alone and pay their dues. It's karma time. It's like things are working out for you. Things are working out really well. Things are going to work out really well. And those that were opposed or were opposition, those that tried you, those that failed you, disappointed you, those that wronged you, everybody's going to have their fair share of karma. All right. In the end, everybody's going to know that they should have never done that. They might be heartbroken and regret, have deep anxiety and all those things, as they should, because now they can do that shadow work and say, I will never treat another person like that again. And you were the lesson to that. You don't just treat people however way because of what you think of them. Treat people just good in general. Be good to people. Someone can be up now and down later. Someone can be down now and up later. Shouldn't be about, oh, like, I'm only going to take action towards this person because they got this and this going on. And I'm going to apologize and, like, tell them that, like, all these things because, like, I need them to know how sorry I am. The only reason they're even sorry is because they see that you are still, it's like, regardless of everything, you are who you are. Like, you weren't crazy after all, right? You weren't weird after all, right? You weren't wrong and, like, irrelevant after all, right? Like, now it's all these things where it's like, yeah, like, we so sorry, we thought this, we thought that. You thought wrong, and allow yourself to be wrong, and they must leave you alone. You don't owe anyone anything just because you once knew them. What is that? It's like, just because you once had a teacher in high school, now that you have money, you must buy them a house, a car. What? No. What entitlement is that? Just because you had a bond with someone, now because they're not okay, you must help them out when they looked down on you and treated you like trash? No. Just because you're in a different position and you can help them and they need you and they want to be in your energy, like, no. A no is a no. And you're going to have to say no to these people here. They see you doing good. They see things working out for you, and they just, like, in so much anxiety and panic and anxiousness, and it's their worst nightmare that they can't be a part of it. They're heartbroken that you don't even want them in your life. They don't have access. They want to mingle and talk and get together and text you and send you a DM, an email, a call, all these things, beloved. All these things. We have the Page of Cups here. We have the Strength reversed. Yeah, these people are defeated. They so sorry, but they sorry means nothing because it means nothing. They sorry doesn't mean that they didn't do what they did to you. You can be sorry all you want, but you still were a bad person to me. And God will always show you that that was the biggest mistake you ever made when it comes to me. God will put people in a position to do you wrong so many times because that's what they choose to do. And then when God levels you up or vindicates you, fortifies your life, and just just blesses you, has favor for you, opportunities and all those things, those very same people, they're just gonna have to swallow their words, live with the shame and the embarrassment, and do better. Never think that they're better than anybody, because like I said, you can be up now, down later. You can be down now and up later as well. So now it's like their apology should change the fact that they did what they did, or them being as sorry as they are should mean something to you and should make you vulnerable and want to talk and want to see them, want to meet up with them, want to hear them out. No, beloved, these people just got to leave you alone, man. You didn't, you didn't have anybody. You know what I'm saying? When you needed them, what did they do? They left you out in the cold. They treated you like nothing. They left you in the dust. You needed that support. They were nowhere to be found. You asked, you said, you this, you that, and they just turned their back, or they treated you like you were just weird, crazy, or just outcasted you. Or they had all these things to say about you. They acted the way they acted, and you see how things just happen, like tables are turning, beloved. It's that energy of alignment, 222, like tables turn, tables turn. The scales can be this way and then they can be that way, or they can be balanced. But in the end, things change, you know what I'm saying? Tables turn. And the thing about life is we don't know when the tables are going to turn. Whether it's going to be good karma or bad karma, that depends on who we choose to be to others and just in the world. So congratulations to you that things are working out as beautifully as they are. Congratulations that you came out of the energy that you were in because of what these people chose to put you through. And congratulations that everything that you've done or everything you've been through in general was not in vain. You transmuted that energy and now you are who you are. You are where you are. Keep these people away from you. Stay away from these people. You don't owe them anything. No matter how much they try to say this and do that or act like this, you don't owe these people anything. Like literally. It's not on you. It's not your responsibility. None of that. They had the opportunity, they ruined it. They had the chance, they blew it. Let these people learn the hard way. Some people just need to go through that. And they can be as heartbroken as they can be, but at least they'll never do that to another person ever again. And you will be that lesson. Don't be treating people anyhow. You're not God. You don't know what their future's looking like. And you shouldn't know what their future's looking like for you to treat them well. Just be a good person. What does it take to be a good person? Nothing. What does it take to be kind? Nothing. People just choose to be weird, wicked, creepy. People just choose to be the way that they are. Now they're the weird ones. You were weird, right? You were the outcast. You were crazy. You were delusional. You didn't know this. You didn't have this. You were irrelevant. Now what's the deal? It's them in that energy, and it's not nice being in that hot seat. And they must know how you felt. You don't owe them anything. That's emphasis on that. Just because you cracked your codes, you figured it out, you earned it, you achieved it, you have your goals aligned. That's your hard work. Without them, they should be nowhere near your blessings or your favor. They should be nowhere near that. They have no clue what you went through. Who are they? How dare they feel entitlement? Hell no. Hell no. I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, On my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. You'll find the link to my Patreon in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.